All right, guys. Well, I am back here, and we currently have a brand new tornado warning, just like I thought we would, coming up here towards the area of Vicksburg, Mississippi. And so, there, of course, is the city of Vicksburg, and this tornado warning does include the Tallulah, Mississippi area, and it also includes the Brunswick area over here in the Delta of Mississippi. Now, let me also warn you that if you are in the Vicksburg area, you guys are not underneath the tornado warning. I want to repeat, if you were in Vicksburg, you are not under the tornado warning. However, if you were near the Long Lake area, you guys are underneath the tornado warning, and this warning goes for another 62 minutes, and this warning goes until 12:15 for a possible tornado near the Tallulah area, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Now, if you are watching in Mansford, 11:20, which is going to be here in just a matter of minutes. Then it's going to be Omega at 11:25, Eagles Bend around 11:35, the Redwood area at 11:50, and of course the Oak Ridge area at 11:55. And also included is Richmond. So once again, there of course is your brand new tornado warning and your polygon warning. And now let me zoom back over here and turn on the radar, and we can actually track this. And there of course is your line of severe storms that are basically lined up from the area north of Tallulah, and then stretching back through Tallulah and then back into Louisiana, just off to the west of the Mississippi River right now. We've also got this other area of severe storms that are up here towards the Belzoni, Mississippi area, but this one is a severe thunderstorm warning. The tornado warning is back down here off to the south, just off to the west of the Vicksburg, Mississippi area right now. And so there, of course, is your area of rotation over the Tallulah, Mississippi area. And that is actually right on the line of Louisiana and Mississippi. There, of course, is the state line that is coming through right there. So if you're watching right now in Ashley, if you're watching along the Mississippi River, south of the Brunswick, Mississippi area, you guys need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center, and of course away from windows. And so once again, I'm checking with the National Weather Service to see if we have any other updates right now. And of course, this is the first tornado warning of the day for Mississippi. We are also underneath a tornado watch until 7 p.m. this evening. So this is going to be a long duration event. But once again, your possible tornado is going to be right there near the Tallulah, Mississippi area, and just now a little bit north of the Tallulah, Mississippi area, and especially right there near the Ashley community there in the western portions of Mississippi. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on the ground with this tornado warning, which is good. And the correlation coefficient does have the ability to tell you if there is something on the ground with this or not. But once again, there is your intense line of storms that will be pushing through the Vicksburg area probably within the next 5 to 10 minutes. And damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour and nickel-sized hail are possible around 11:30 if you live in the Vicksburg, Mississippi area. And so once again, if you were watching in Vicksburg, the tornado warning is going to be a little bit north of your area, but you're still going to see winds of 70 miles per hour as they come through this area here within a matter of minutes. So that is the area of concern that we currently have right now. And so I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this. And I'm going to try and pull up a traffic camera inside the city of Vicksburg to see what we've got going on down there and watch the stuff come in. And if we're going to see anything out of this, it is going to be just off to the west of this area of Vicksburg. But I'm still going to keep an eye on any cameras that we currently have in and around the Vicksburg area, because this thing is coming into Vicksburg here momentarily. And once again, this is for Issaquena and Warren County, Mississippi until 12:15. And so your possible tornado is going to be in the Issaquena and Warren counties in Mississippi. And so that's going to be passing really close to the Mississippi River right now. And so there, of course, is your okay, so they are continuing the severe thunderstorm warning that includes East Carroll and Madison in Louisiana, and then the Issaquena and Warren counties in Mississippi for another 20 minutes until 11:45 for the potential of damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour, and that does include the areas in and around the Vicksburg, Mississippi area. And I'm going to keep this Mississippi Department of Transportation camera up just in case we need to see something. But there, of course, is your possible tornado that is just off to the west of the Mississippi River, north of the city of Vicksburg, Mississippi, north of the Mound community, and that is about as strong as a couplet as I have seen in a long time. So we very well could be having a developing tornado right there, just off to the north of the Thomastown area. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on the correlation coefficient, but like I said, that is a very, very tight couplet. So if you're watching on the Duckport Road, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are near, like I said, the Duckport Road or just off towards the west of the Mississippi River and getting over here towards the Long Lake, Mississippi area, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that is going to be on the north side of Vicksburg, coming up here towards the area of Long Lake, Mississippi. And especially if you were on the 465 corridor or the Blakely corridor, and especially if you were on the 61 corridor over there in the Delta of Mississippi. And so once again, there of course is your tornado warning that includes the Vicksburg area, and it is sitting right here over the Peelers, Mississippi area, and also stretching along the western end of 465 over there into the western portions of the Delta of Mississippi, also the Levee Road area in Essequibo and Warren counties in Mississippi. And so right there, where there is a bend in the river near Eagle Bend, that is the area of concern right now for the possibility of a possible tornado that could be developing at any time right there, as we have this nasty line of storms about to move towards that area right now. And I can actually back out and let me put this in motion for you. And you can see it's kind of creeping on along as the individual storms themselves are just kind of basically just kind of eking along, but the individual cells within the line are moving off towards the northeast. And so this possible tornado that is in effect for the next 50 minutes is moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. And once again, it is a radar indicated rotation. And if you were in the Tallulah area, I can go ahead and give you the all clear. And if you were in the Richmond area, I can give you guys the all clear as well. But once again, the entire area is underneath a tornado watch that goes in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. And there, of course, you can see how close it is in relation to Vicksburg. No. All right, so there's downtown Vicksburg. All right, so there's downtown Vicksburg, and the possible tornado is 11 miles to the west and to the northwest of Vicksburg, Mississippi, and it is moving away from Vicksburg. So it is moving to the northeast, and the possible tornado will not impact Vicksburg. However, the damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour will impact the Vicksburg area. And so once again, there is your very, very, very tight couplet that's sitting just on the bend of the Mississippi River, and that is going to also be really close to the Peelers community and also along the 465. Okay, so we've got an observed tornado now. All right, so we have an observed tornado that is on the ground in the Warren County, Mississippi area. All right, so let me see. There it is. All right, so we got a tornado confirmed on the ground in Mississippi. That could very well could be a large, extremely dangerous tornado, folks. Okay, so we got a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now in the area of Mississippi. And so this is going to be north of Vicksburg right now. All right, so once again, we got a confirmed tornado that is observed for Issaquah and Warren counties in Mississippi. And so this is going to be a confirmed tornado. And this very well could be a large tornado at that. All right, so once again, at 11:27, which was 2 minutes ago, an observed tornado is in effect for Issaquah and Warren counties in Mississippi, north of Vicksburg, until 12:15. And this very well could be a large and extremely dangerous tornado. So that is the area of concern right now. And I am also watching the traffic cameras, but let me go back over here to the radar. And okay. A confirmed tornado was located 7 miles south of Eagle Bend, or 9 miles northwest of Vicksburg, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado. If you were in the Redwood area, 11:45, which is going to be in about 15 minutes from now. And if you were in Oak Ridge, it's going to be on top of you in 11:55 a.m. this morning, and there it is. All right, so there it is. And if you are near the Blakely community or the Long Lake community, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are over the Old River Road, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home near the center, and of course, away from windows. And that very well could be a very large tornado based of the correlation coefficient here off of the area in Warren and Issaquah, Mississippi areas right now. So once again, this is an observed tornado that is sitting there near the Mounds community, and especially if you are near the Old River Road or the Kingsport Road in Mississippi, because this is a pretty serious situation. So you are definitely going to want to be in your safe place right now. And so there is a confirmed tornado, and this is going to be about 11 miles to the north of Vicksburg, moving away from Vicksburg. But if you were in Long Lake, Mississippi, or Blakely, Mississippi, or the Redwood area, I'm going to go ahead and call this a tornado emergency for you guys, because this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now. And so, if you were in Blakely or Redwood, I'm going to go ahead and call this a tornado emergency because of a tornado that is observed on the ground right now. And so, let me go back over here and go to the correlation coefficient and see if we can continue to see where this thing is located right now. And of course, there it is. So basically, It is straddling the 465 corridor, and it is also paralleling the Chickasaw Road area over there in the Delta of Mississippi. And so, if you were also on the Levee Road area near the Long Lake or the Blakely community, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, the Redwood area as well. Now, the National Weather Service up in Jackson has issued another severe thunderstorm warning off to the north of this area. But there is still a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that is sitting right here towards the 465 corridor. And so, if you are down here towards the Chickasaw Road area, you need to be in your safe place. Also, near the Yazoo River, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And once again, this is a confirmed tornado. And I'm actually going to check and see if we can see this. And unfortunately, we cannot off of that camera. Okay, so let me take you over here. Well, I have lost the radar. I do apologize about that. All right, so while I've got you here, this is what it looks like coming into the city of Vicksburg right now. And this is looking back off to the west. And this is along the 20 corridor. And as you can see, this is going to be moving towards the Vicksburg area right now. And we are looking back off to the west here. And I apologize about the radar issue. All right, so let me take you back over here to the radar. All right, so we still have a confirmed tornado that is north of the city of Vicksburg, over here towards the Blakely community in Mississippi along the 61 corridor and along the 465 corridor. All right, and so a confirmed tornado
we got a tornado on the ground.
All right, so I'm back. A confirmed tornado was located 7 miles southeast of Eagle Bend, or 7 miles west of Redwood, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. And so that is the reason that the Weather Service has confirmed the tornado. However, it does look like that it has picked back up and is no longer on the ground. Okay, so at 11:35, which was 5 minutes ago, the updated warning has canceled Madison County in Louisiana, and it continues it for Issaquena and Warren counties over in Mississippi. But I can almost guarantee you that the tornado that was on the ground has lofted back up, so it's back up in the air because we have lost the debris signature for that area. And so we have a new warning incoming. Okay, so it looks like the Weather Service is going to issue another severe thunderstorm warning that includes Yazoo County, Mississippi, coming up here just in a matter of moments. That will be posting up on your screen, and it's probably going to be for this area right up here near the Delta National Forest, and it's also probably going to be for this area in Yazoo City. So that is the warning that you just heard. And let me go on ahead and look. Severe thunderstorm warning, including Issaquena, Shirley, Warren, and Yazoo County, Mississippi, until 12:45, which is about an hour. And the damaging wind threat is considerable, with damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour there in Yazoo County. And so there, of course, is your brand new warning that does include the Yazoo City area. And then, of course, we've got this tornado warning down here that goes for another 33 minutes. Now, I know that the tornado warning still says observed, but I'm not seeing anything that would tell me that this thing is still on the ground. As you can see, it has picked back up. However, it was on the ground back down here to the north of Vicksburg, but it has picked back up now. And so there's no indication of this thing being still on the ground, which is a good thing. But the possible tornado is all right. So let's see. Okay, so we got a new severe thunderstorm warning that is coming for Claiborne, Hinds, and Warren counties in Mississippi, and this is going to be for a tornado possible as well. So let me see where this is going to be. All right, so there it is, just off to the west of Jackson, Mississippi. All right, so there's your brand new severe thunderstorm warning that includes the western suburbs of Jackson, Mississippi, and this also includes the Clinton, Mississippi area with a tornado possible and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. And then you've got this one up here, damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. And then, of course, you got this one right here that is a tornado warning that still says observed. But once again, I'm not seeing anything on the correlation coefficient that would indicate this thing's still on the ground. So let me take you back over to velocity. And there, of course, is your extreme wind line that is basically paralleling the 61 corridor right now from Walsh all the way down to the Redwood area and the Bradley Chapel and Russellville areas as well. And then, of course, you've got this other area of wind that is coming down here south of the Yokina, Mississippi area and down there towards the Port Gibson area as well. And that is going to be really close to Vicksburg, Mississippi right now. And let me check and see what it looks like in Vicksburg right now. Okay, so the Weather Service in Jackson has... Okay, so we have... All right, so we have confirmed damage in Warren County, Mississippi, 10 miles to the northwest of Kings, Mississippi, as of 11:30. Power lines down at Eagle Lake Shores. Okay, so we do have some confirmed damage now coming in from Mississippi. And so that is right there on the Mississippi River. And there, of course, is your nasty line of wind that very well could produce winds in excess of 70 to 80 miles per hour that is crossing over the 61 corridor as we speak right now. And we very well could be having another developing tornado near the Redwood area, Nedley Chapel area as well, and also near the Russellville area in Mississippi. And this, of course, is along the 3 corridor as well. You need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center, away from windows. And once again, the radar indicated it was observed, and now it's back to radar indicated for the tornado warning. And of course, there is your deadly and intense line of wind that basically stretches all the way from the Delta National Forest, stretching all the way down to near the Redwood, Mississippi area and the Villanova, Mississippi area as well, and then stretching down here into the Vicksburg area as well. Okay. 7 miles west northwest of Vicksburg in Warren counties. National Weather Service official observes of a tornado debris signature. All right. be an old report. But if you are in between Redwood and Bradley Chapel, I'm going ahead and be in my safe place. Also, if you are in Russellville, Mississippi, which is going to be over there in the Warren and Issaquena, Mississippi area, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Redwood, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. If you were near Oak Ridge, it's going to be on top of you in 1 minute. So Redwood is going to be on top of you right now. Also, if you were near the Bradley Chapel or the Haynes Bluff or the Oak Ridge area, that is going to be the area of concern that you guys got to really watch out for right now. And of course, there is your couplet that is sitting up here towards the area of Adams Landing, and then over here towards the El Dorado, Mississippi area as well. And then you've got this line of wind that stretches down from the Adams Landing into the Bald Ground, Mississippi area right now. Okay. Okay, so National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Grenada, Holmes, LaFleur, Montgomery, and Webster counties in Mississippi until 1:15 for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. So let me take off the radar and let me show you the new warning. And so there it is right there. All right. So if you were in Greenwood, Grenada, Winona, or Gill, you guys are underneath a brand new severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. And this is off to the west of Starkville right now. We've also got a severe thunderstorm warning that expires in 53 minutes that includes the Yazoo City, Mississippi area. That is for winds of 70 miles per hour and a tornado possible. And then we've also got this other one down here that is for the Vicksburg and Clinton, Mississippi area. And that is for winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. And so there, of course, is a friend of mine who is a storm chaser. And so he is en route to try to get to those storms. He is exactly on the west side of Jackson right now, coming up towards the area of Clinton. And he's going to try to intercept these storms as they come on into the Mississippi area. And then there, of course, was that report of a tornado debris signature on the radar 7 miles west of the northwest of Vicksburg, Mississippi at around 11:30 this morning. So once again, there is your area of rotation that is going to be just off to the northwest of Russellville, Mississippi, sitting on the county line right there, and especially along the 3 corridor. All right, so we have a tornado warning now that is going to be continued for Sharkey and Yazoo County, Mississippi. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning that includes Yazoo County, Mississippi. So let me back out, take off the radar, and your new warning will pop up very soon. This does include Yazoo City, Mississippi. . Okay, so if you are in the areas of Holly Bluff, Tinsley, Phoenix, Minneota, or Yazoo City, tornado warning has been issued for your area right now. All right, so if you are just now joining me, there is your brand new tornado warning that does include the Yazoo City, Mississippi area. It also includes the Holly Bluff area, the Oil City, and the area of Benton, Midway, and Vaughn, Mississippi. And this also includes the 49 West Corridor, and this includes the 49 corridor that runs from Yazoo City all the way down to Bentona in Mississippi in the delta of Mississippi. And this is a radar indicated rotation that is for Yazoo County and southeastern Sharkey County in west central Mississippi until 1 o'clock. So this goes for 1 hour, and this is for a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. That was located along a line extending from 7 miles southwest of Holly Bluff to 8 miles west of Valley Park to near Oak Ridge, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. So if you are near the Yazoo City area, this is going to be on top of you at 12:25. So that's going to be about in 25 minutes from now. Little Yazoo is going to be on top of you at 12:20, and the Benton area around 12:35. So those are the areas of concern. So once again, if you're watching in Holly Bluff, 12 o'clock, which is going to be in about 3 minutes from now. If you were in Phoenix, Mississippi, 12:05. And then if you were in the Little Yazoo area or the Tinsley, 12:20, and then Yazoo City around 12:25 this afternoon. All right, so let me go back over here and see if we have any other updates. Okay. All right, so the National Weather Service has now issued. Okay. All right. So let me give me just a second because we've got a lot of stuff ongoing right now inside the state of Mississippi. We've got a lot of warnings that are ongoing right now. All right. So it is coming up on 12 o'clock. And so let me back out and show you the wide view of the state of Mississippi. Okay, the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Issaquena, Sharkey, Warren, and Yazoo County, Mississippi, until 12:45 for damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. They have issued a tornado warning for Sharkey and Yazoo County until 1 o'clock. And they've also issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Grenada, Holmes, La Flora, Montgomery, and Webster counties until 1:15. All right, so let me read this again. Let me read this to you again. Severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible and winds in excess of 70 for Issaquena, Sharkey, Warren, and Yazoo County, Mississippi until 12:45. We have a tornado warning for Sharkey and Yazoo County until 1 o'clock. And then we've got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Grenada, Carroll, Holmes, La Flora, Montgomery, and Webster counties until 1:15. Now, the Weather Service in Jackson just issued another tornado warning for Hinds, Madison, Warren, and Yazoo until 1 o'clock. So let me take you back over to the radar. And I'm almost guessing that this is going to be a new warning that is about to pop up for possibly the Canton, Mississippi area. Yep, Madison, Canton, and Ridgeland. 1 o'clock. Okay. Give me just a second. All right, guys, it is coming up on 12:05, and we currently have a brand new tornado warning that includes the Ridgeland, Mississippi area, and it also includes the areas of Canton, Mississippi, and Madison, Mississippi as well. And so let me take you over here to the radar and let me show you what we've got going on. Okay, so we currently have the tornado warning that includes Yazoo City. That is going to be this area of rotation right down here. We've also got an area of rotation right up here in Yazoo County. And then we've also got one down here that is crossing over into Mississippi right now, just west of the Edwards, Mississippi area. Okay. All right, so we got a tornado warning. All right, so we have a tornado warning for Yazoo County till 1 o'clock. We have another tornado warning that includes Hines, Madison, Warren, and Yazoo County until 1 o'clock. All right, so we got two tornado warnings right now. That includes the Ridgeland area, the Madison area, and the Canton, Mississippi area. And then we've also got this other one up here that includes Yazoo City. All right, so the one that is for Warren, Yazoo, Hines, and Madison counties in Mississippi, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Bavina, or 7 miles east of Vicksburg, moving to the east at 65 miles per hour. Now, if you were going to be near the Clinton, Mississippi area, 1225. If you were near the Flora or Pocahontas, Mississippi area at 1230. And if you were near the Madison, the Ridgeland, or the Annandale area at 1235. And then the Canton, Mississippi at 1240. Okay, so the Weather Service has just updated the warning for Vicksburg. And so there, of course, is the updated warning. And they've taken Vicksburg out of it, which is good. Okay, so the new warning goes until 1 o'clock. At 12:08, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Edwards, or 13 miles southeast of Redwood, moving to the east at 55 miles per hour. Bolton, 1220. Brownsville at 1225. Madison, Ridgeland, and Glockstadt around 1245. And Canton is at 1250. All right, so now that right there very well could be a developing tornado that is on the ground. And let me see how that matches up. We very well could be having a developing tornado on this storm that is near Edwards, Mississippi. So once again, if you were watching anywhere between Clinton and Edwards on Highway or Interstate 20, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. So let me check on the one up here towards the Yazoo City, Mississippi area, because we've got that one up there as well. All right, so we got a tornado observed that is on the ground in Yazoo County, Mississippi. All right, so we've got a tornado that is observed in Yazoo County, Mississippi. All right, so let me see. A tornado-producing storm was located along a line extending from 6 miles east of Holly Bluff to near Tinsley to near Phoenix, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. A damaging tornado, a weather spotters confirmed tornado, and this is going to be around Yazoo City at 12:25. Okay, so we have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground near Yazoo City, Mississippi. And this is a weather spotter confirmed tornado. All right, so we got ground truth that we got a tornado on the ground. All right. So let's see if we can see where the tornado is on the ground. And I'm guessing it's going to be down in this area right here. But this is a trained weather spotter. Said a tornado was observed on the ground in Yazoo County. All right, so we got a observed tornado that is by the Weather Service weather spotters in Yazoo County, and this tornadic storm will be over Yazoo City around 12:25, which is in about 10 minutes. We've also got this other area of rotation that is down here coming in towards the city of Clinton, Mississippi, and Richland, Mississippi. And we got a tornado warning for it over the city of Edwards right now. And this warning goes for another 45 minutes until 1 o'clock. So if you're watching in Yazoo City, Mississippi along 45 West, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are near the 49 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now as well. Okay, so we got 2 active tornado warnings. One of them is observed, and the other one is radar indicated. The one that is observed is up here in Yazoo County, Mississippi, near Yazoo City. All right, so let me go back over here to the radar. Okay, so the National Weather Service in Jackson. All right, so there are all of your severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings. All right, so we got a tornado warning that is north of the city of Jackson, Mississippi. That does include the Kenton, Mississippi area, the Ridgeland, and the Madison, Mississippi area. And this also includes a small portion of the Ross Barnett Reservoir. Ross Barnett Reservoir. We've got another tornado warning that is up here for Yazoo City and in Yazoo County, Mississippi. And this one says that it is observed by a trained weather spotter near the area of the Panther Swamp National Wildlife Area. So if you are up here anywhere from the Benetona, Mississippi area all the way up to Yazoo City, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. So once again, we got a tornado warning for Yazoo County that is observed until 1 o'clock. All right, so it's going to be a little bit south. All right, so all right, so here's what we got going on. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning with winds in excess of 60 miles per hour for Claiborne, Copia, Hinds, and Jefferson County, Mississippi. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll, Grenada, LaFleur, Montgomery, Webster counties in Mississippi. We've got a tornado warning for Yazoo County, Mississippi until 1 o'clock. And then we've got another tornado warning that includes Hinds, Madison, Warren, and Yazoo. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here's what we got going on. Just to reassess the situation, we got a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:15 for Carroll, Grenada, northeastern LaFlora, northwestern Webster, and northwestern Montgomery counties until 1:15. A severe thunderstorm were located along a line extending from near Avalon to near Malmason to near Blackhawk, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And if you are in LaFlora or North Carrollton, this is going to be on top of you at 12:20. If you are in Grenada or Winona, this is going to be on top of you at 12:40. And if you were in the Embry, Mississippi area, this one's going to be on top of you at 1:15. Now, a little bit closer down here to Jackson, we currently have a tornado warning for another 38 minutes that includes southern Yazoo, northeastern Hinds, and southwestern Madison counties in Mississippi until 1 o'clock. And at 12:20, which was 3 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Brownsville, or 14 miles northwest of Clinton, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated rotation, and if you are going to be near the Flora or Pocahontas area at 12:30, if you are going to be near the Annandale area at 12:40, and the Canton and Glockstadt area around 12:45. And so the other warning that we have ongoing is we've got a tornado warning that's now observed again in Yazoo County, Mississippi. All right, so let me look. Okay, at 12:23, a tornado-producing storm was located along a line extending from 8 miles southeast of Midnight to near Yazoo City to 7 miles east of Phoenix, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado. So if you're around the Benton area at 12:30 and Vaughn around 12:55. And so if you are right now in Yazoo City, you need to be in your safe place right now because this is an observed tornado that is on the ground according to the weather spotters over there in that area. And so you can see extreme wind is coming into Yazoo City right now. And this is especially the case on 49 West and down along the 49 area as well. And then, of course, there, of course, is your other active warning and your active line of severe wind that is coming through the areas of Vada, Mississippi, Orangeville, Mississippi, Brownsville, Mississippi, and the Bolton, Mississippi area, getting over here close to Clinton, Mississippi area very, very soon. Okay, so they got a confirmed tornado that is observed over Yazoo County and Yazoo City, Mississippi. Okay, so just a second. I got to go get a quick drink of water and I will be right back. All right, guys, I am back here, and it's coming up on 12:30. Hope everybody is doing well on this Tuesday afternoon. We currently are in the midst of a tornado outbreak here in Mississippi, and we currently have a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Claiborne, Warren, and Hinds County in Mississippi. We have a tornado warning observed over Yazoo County, Mississippi until 1 o'clock. And we got a flash flood warning that includes a couple of areas over in Arkansas and the Delta of Mississippi. Okay, so let me take you back in here and show you that if you are now in the Canton, Mississippi area, or if you are just off to the west of the 55 corridor, this is going to be the area of concern right now for the potential of damaging straight line winds and a small tornado that are on the leading edge of this line of intense wind that could exceed 70 to 80 miles per hour that's coming through the areas down here near Ridgeland and Madison, Mississippi. And so that is the area of concern, and especially this area right here near the Water Oaks community. Whenever you see this kind of action right here, look at that, 131 knots on the radar. That is extremely high winds that are across the 49 corridor right now there in Mississippi. So if you are in the Cynthia area, if you are near the Ridgeland area or the 220 area or Madison, you guys have got to get to your safe place right now because this is winds, extremely high winds that are coming into the northern portions of Jackson County right now. Continues the tornado warning for Hinds, Madison, and Yazoo County. This is a radar indicated tornado until 1 o'clock. And so I can almost guarantee you that they are doing this for the extreme winds that are about to move into that area of Mississippi right now. And so I really want you guys, if you were over there, basically north of Ridgeland, to be in your safe place right now, because this is an extremely dangerous situation coming in here towards the area of Jackson, Mississippi right now. And so please take this thing seriously and do not wait until a tornado is observed or you see it or you hear it. So we are getting what? Okay. Okay. Brand new tornado warning observed continues for Yazoo County, Mississippi until 1 o'clock. All right. So the warning up here for Yazoo County has been observed again. And this warning goes until 1 o'clock. At 12:23, tornado-producing thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 miles southeast of midnight to near Yazoo City, Mississippi. So that is the area of concern right now. But let me take you back down here into the Mississippi Metro, Jackson, Mississippi Metro area right now. And I am going to So we need to look near Cynthia. Okay. Guys, I'm trying to get a camera near the area of where the tornado was coming across. All right, so we currently have a tornado that is observed in Hines, Madison, and Yazoo County, Mississippi. Okay, so this is going to be for this storm that is right here, just off to the west of Cynthia, Mississippi. Okay, so we have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground down here in the Hines area right now. A confirmed tornado was located along the Big Black River near Merleville, or 12 miles west of Canton, moving to the northeast at 60. Another area of rotation was located just to its southeast of Pocahontas. Okay, so there is an observed tornado. This is a radar confirmed tornado. All right, so this is going to be in northern areas of near the Canton, Mississippi area. And so this is going to be up here in this area, right up here north of Richton. But there is also another area of rotation that I'm really keeping my eye on that is west of Ridgeland. And I'm going to try to see if we can get a camera down there in that area. Uh-oh. National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, so we got another tornado warning up north, and this one includes the Kosciuszko, Mississippi area as well. Okay, so what we've got going on is we've got a lot of areas of rotation right now that is coming into the city of Jackson, Mississippi right now. All right, so let me back out and show you what's going on right now in Mississippi. All right, so we've got the tornado warning that is a radar indicated that includes southern Yazoo, Hinds, and Madison County in Mississippi until 1 o'clock. And that one goes for another 15 minutes. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Annandale, or 11 miles west of Canton, moving to the northeast at 65. A second area of rotation was located north of Canton and just south of Pocahontas, also moving to the northeast at 65 miles per hour. So if you're going to be around Canton, Mississippi, this warning is going to be on top of you in a matter of minutes. All right. There was also another observed tornado that is in effect until 1 o'clock for another 15 minutes for Yazoo County in Mississippi. A tornadic producing storms were located along a line extending from near Thornton to near Benton to near Murrayville, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado, and if you were near the Vaughn community at 12:55, you are also going to be impacted if you were near the Eden community in Mississippi. There is a third tornado warning that lasts for another hour that is going to be for Holmes and Attala County until 1:45, and this one also includes the area in and around Kosciuszko, Mississippi, and Durant. And if you were in Durant or Bowling Green at 1:10, and if you were going to be near Kosciuszko, it's going to be at 1:25 this afternoon. So once again, there are multiple areas of rotation in the central Mississippi area right now. Okay, so we got a tornado warning now for Leaks and Madison County in Mississippi until 1:45, and this one is observed. All right, so let me go back over here to the radar, and we got another tornado warning. Okay. All right, so there's your new tornado warning for observed. And this is for Leake, Madison counties. A tornadic producing storm was located along a line extending from near Glockstadt, moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a radar confirmed tornado. And if you were going to be near the Way community, the Sharon or Cameron community, it's going to be around you at 1 o'clock. If you were near the Carthage area, around 1:25. Okay, so let me see if I can actually see where this one is on correlation coefficient. And okay, so the tornado is going to be west of Canton, Mississippi, and it's going to be moving towards the area of 16 right now in Mississippi. So if you are watching in Carthage, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you were near the Ridgeland community, you need to be in your safe place right now. And so this is a storm chaser that is Bill Eldridge, who is basically on 55 right now, trying to intersect these line of storms. And as you can see, there's a lowering back in there. And I'm going to continue to watch his track as he continues to move really close to the area of rotation. But once again, there is a confirmed tornado on the ground, a radar indicated tornado near the Canton, Mississippi area right now. And so there it is. There it is. It's going to be sitting right there, just to the west of the Milltown community on 55 north of Canton, Mississippi. Let me see. I'm trying to see if we have any cameras up there in that area to show you what is actually going on near the Canton, Mississippi area right now. And so once again, there is your confirmed tornado north of the Milltown, Mississippi area. And this does include north of the Canton, Mississippi area. And if you take that out, it will go in between Kosciuszko, Durant, and Carthage, Mississippi. All right, so it is north of Canton. It has crossed I-55 right now, and it is about to cross the Highway 61 or 51 corridor in between Milltown and the area of Davis, Mississippi. All right, so there is your confirmed tornado that is north of the Milltown, Mississippi area. And so, no driving along the 51 corridor right now, as that is going to be the best area for the possible tornado that is on the ground north of the area of Mississippi, Canton, Mississippi. We got another tornado warning that includes south of Jackson, that includes Rankin, Simpson, Hines, and Copa, Mississippi until 1:45. And this is a severe thunderstorms capable of producing a tornado were located along a line extending from Dry Grove to near Hazelhurst, moving east at 45 miles per hour. And once again, this is a tornado. And if you are near the Crystal Springs, Mississippi area, it's going to be on top of you in 1 minute. If you were near Terry, it's going to be near you in 5 minutes. If you are near the Star community, it is going to be near on top of you at 12:20, and Cato, Mississippi at 1:30. So we have a area of rotation that is right there just south of the Crystal Springs area, moving towards the Crystal Springs, Mississippi area. And then we've got this other one that is coming up here in between Madison and Ridgeland right here along the I-55 North and Frontage Road area and the Colony Park Boulevard area. And so if you are watching anywhere in between Madison and Ridgeland, there is another area of rotation near the Natchez Trace Village that is going to come really close to the Madison, Mississippi area right now. And so there, of course, is your other area of rotation that is right there near and just north of Ridgeland, Mississippi. We've also got this other tornado warning that is for an observed one near the Milltown community right there in the area of Mississippi. And then we've got another tornado warning that includes the Walnut Grove, Mississippi area as well. And so that one's going to be a little bit further off to the south down here. And that's going to be for this warning right here that goes for another hour. And this one is going to be for Leake, Rankin, Scott, and Madison counties in Mississippi. So we've got a lot of stuff going on right now in Mississippi. We've got a tornado warning that includes Crystal Springs, Mississippi right now. That is a radar indicated rotation. And this one is about to push up here towards the Terry community and getting down here along the 45 corridor near Florence and the Puckett, Mississippi area. We've got this other tornado warning that is coming up here north of the city of Jackson near the Ridgeland, Mississippi area. Closer towards the Madison and the Twin Harbor, Mississippi area. And then we've got this other one that is confirmed on the ground that is east of Vaughn, Mississippi. And then we've got this other one up here that is in between the Lexington and Durant, Mississippi area as well. And so it looks like that the strongest storm on the board now is going to be this one up here in between Lexington and Durant, Mississippi, along the 12 corridor in between McMillan and West Hill, Mississippi. And this one does include Kosciuszko right now. So it looks like the tornado that was on the ground has picked back up. It moved through the Davis community, and it looks like it is no longer on the ground, which is a good thing, but I still want you in your safe place. If you are near the Canton, Mississippi area, coming up here towards the Loring area or the Sharon, Mississippi area right now, and then stretching down here into the Jackson, Mississippi metro area as well. And then, of course, we've got this other tornado warning that is down here closer to the Crystal Springs, Mississippi area and the Beech Grove, Mississippi area as well. and Terry, Mississippi, as included also. So we have a line of severe storms that are pushing through Mississippi right now. And they are crossing the Mississippi River. Crossing Mississippi right now along the 55 corridor, basically stretching from Winona, Mississippi, all the way down to Canton, Mississippi, into the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, and then stretching down here towards the Macomb, Mississippi area. Now, these storms that are over here to Rollins and Seminary areas, these need to be watched for the potential of a tornado. And these are the ones that really could produce a large tornado. So any of these supercell thunderstorms that are out here by themselves need to be watched for the potential of a large tornado as we head through the remainder of the afternoon and the evening hours today. Okay, so the good news is the National Weather Service in Jackson has allowed the tornado warning for Madison and Ridgeland to expire. So if you're watching at the Regions Bank there in Ridgeland or in Madison, the severe weather threat has passed over your area and the warning was allowed to be expired. Okay, so if you were in Ridgeland or Madison, you no longer have to worry about the possibility of a tornado because the warning has expired. Now, they are continuing the tornado warning north for the city of Kosciuszko, Mississippi. All right, so let's see. What the new update is. Okay, so let me reassess the situation for you guys. All right. All right, so here's what we got going on. We got a tornado warning that continues for Copa, Mississippi, Hinds, Rankin, and Simpson counties until 1:45. We have another tornado warning that includes Attala and Holmes County until 1:45. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Copa County, Mississippi until 1:15. We have a tornado warning that includes Leake, Madison, Rankin, and Scott County, Mississippi until 2 p.m. Okay, so once again, just to go back over this, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that continues until 1:15 for Copa County, Mississippi. We got a tornado warning that continues until 1:45 for Copa, Hinds, Rankin, and Simpson counties. We got a tornado warning that continues for Attala and Holmes County until 1:45. We've got a tornado warning that includes the Leake, Madison, Rankin, and Scott counties until 2 o'clock. And we've got a tornado warning that is until 1:45 for Copa, Hinds, Rankin, and Simpson counties in Mississippi. And I do want to note that the National Weather Service in Jackson has canceled the tornado watch back off to the west. So if you were in Esawinka, Sharkey, Sunflower, Warren, or Washington counties in Mississippi, basically, if you are west of the severe line that is moving through Mississippi right now, they are canceling the tornado warnings, okay, or watches. Okay, so let me explain. If you are west of this line, including Natchez and Vicksburg, your severe weather threat is. I can't draw, but it's over. Basically, west of that line, your severe weather threat is over. If you are east of that line, you've still got a chance to see severe weather and tornadoes. All right, so let me. Okay, we got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Hinds, Rankin, and Scott counties until 2 o'clock, and this does include the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. All right, so that's what you heard. So if you're in Jackson right now, there's your brand new severe thunderstorm warning for winds in excess of 60 miles per hour right now until 2 o'clock for 60-mile-per-hour winds. For Brandon, Mississippi, around 125. Pelahatchie around 145. Leesburg at 150. Branch around 155. And Forkville around 2 o'clock. Okay. So we got a tornado warning that includes the Kosciuszko and Durant, Mississippi area for the potential of a spin-up tornado along the leading edge of this line of wind that is coming into the Durant and Kosciuszko, Mississippi areas here within the next few minutes. We've got another tornado warning that is observed that is going to be coming over here towards the area of Carthage along the 25 corridor, the 16 corridor, and the 43 corridor here within the next matter of minutes. If you are near the Cameron, Mississippi area, it's on top of you right now. And then we've got this other tornado warning down here that is for the Lena and the Walnut Grove, Mississippi area along the 25 corridor, along the area of Ross Barnett Reservoir. Then we've got the severe thunderstorm warning that includes Brandon and Jackson, Mississippi. And then we've got another tornado warning that includes the areas down here of Puckett and just off to the east of Crystal Springs, and includes Florence, Mississippi, and Terry, Mississippi as well. So those are the areas of concern. And then we've got this other severe thunderstorm warning down here that includes the area just off towards the east of Hazelhurst, Mississippi. And the Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Grenada and Winona, Mississippi. And this one also includes a tornado possible tag on it. And there would be your area of rotation right there. Okay, so your new warning is going to be somewhere right up in here. So there's your brand new severe thunderstorm warning for Grenada and Winona, also near the Greenwood community. And this is going to be a tornado possible with damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. That includes Greenwood, Grenada, Duck Hill, Winona, and Baden, Mississippi. We got a tornado warning that continues up here for Lexington, Durant, and Kosciuszko. We've got another tornado warning that includes the Carthage, Mississippi area along 25 and 16. We've got another one down here that includes the Lena and Walnut Grove, Mississippi area. And then we've got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Jackson, Morton, and Brandon, Mississippi. And then we got a tornado warning down here that includes the Puckett, Florence, and Terry, Mississippi areas right now. And so those are the most significant areas of concern right now. And so we got a tornado warning continues for Attala and Holmes County until 1:45 for a radar indicated tornado. And so once again, we got a tornado warning that continues down here for 32 more minutes for Hinds, Simpson, and Rankin counties, along with Copa counties. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes were located along the line extending from Byram to near Galman, moving east at 45 miles per hour. And if you were near the Florence, Mississippi area, it's going to be on top of you at 1:15, which is going to be in about 2 minutes. If you were in Star, 1:20, and then Cato around 1:30. And then, of course, if you were near the Johns community, 1:35. And then up here, you got another tornado warning that includes Leake, Rankin, Scott, and Madison counties in Mississippi. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing a tornado was located over Madison, moving east at 40 miles per hour. And if you were near the Goshen Springs area around 105, the Pisky around 110, Ludlow at 125, and Harpersville at 140. So that one's going to be the one for Walnut Grove. Then you've got another one up here that is observed, and this one is just observed for Lake County and Madison County until 145. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near the Glockstadt area, moving northeast at 55.